In the year 1809, in the heart of what is now Nigeria, within the lands of the Yoruba people, a child named Samuel Ajayi Crowther was born. His early years unfolded in the rhythms of village life, but that peace was soon shattered. The Fulani and Oyo wars swept through his homeland, bringing violence and chaos in their wake. Amid this turmoil, Samuel was seized by slave traders, his childhood stolen in an instant. Bound for foreign lands, he was sold to Portuguese slavers. Yet even in the depths of that darkness, fate intervened. The British Royal Navy, on its mission to end the slave trade, rescued him from his captors. They brought him to a new home, Freetown in Sierra Leone, a settlement of freedom for those who had been enslaved. And there, amid strangers and survivors, Samuel's story of resilience began to unfold. In the haven of Sierra Leone, among others who had been freed from the chains of slavery, Samuel found himself drawn to learning. At the Church Missionary Society School, education became both refuge and opportunity. His mind flourished and his heart opened to new faith. With quiet conviction, he embraced Christianity, finding strength in its teachings. The missionary saw promise in his dedication and intellect. They chose to send him to England, a distant land whose skies he had never known. There he continued his studies and his journey of faith. And in 1843, in the bustling heart of London, Samuel Ajayi Crowther was ordained, the first African Anglican priest. And a new chapter began, not only for him, but for an entire continent's story of faith and hope. Crowther possessed a gift that would shape generations, a deep understanding of language and its power to unite. His knowledge of Yoruba and other tongues allowed him to bridge cultures, bringing the teachings of the Bible into the hearts of his people in their own words. With patience and dedication, he translated sacred texts, ensuring that African Christian literature flourished in the rich rhythms of native speech. In his hands, the Word found a home where faith could be spoken, heard, and cherished by all. In the years of 1854 and 1855, Samuel embarked on a journey deep into the heart of his homeland. Alongside William Balfour Beatty, he set out on an expedition up the winding Niger and Chishata rivers. Their mission to open a new path of trade and to share the light of Christianity with communities along the riverbanks. As the waters carried them through landscapes both familiar and new, Crowther kept a careful record of all he saw. His journal became a tapestry of observations, descriptions of villages, markets, and the rhythms of everyday life. These writings revealed the richness of local cultures and trade, and his vision shone clearly to build bridges of understanding between African societies and the European missionaries who sought to walk among them. In 1864, Samuel Ajayi Crowther's path led him to a moment both historic and deeply personal. He was consecrated as the first African Anglican bishop. With grace and quiet strength, he embraced the responsibility of guiding mission work across West Africa. His presence challenged colonial beliefs about African leadership. Yet even in his triumph, Crowther met with resistance. Some European missionaries struggled to accept African leadership, their doubts casting shadows on the path he had so patiently cleared. But his spirit remained unbroken, his commitment unwavering, a light that guided many despite the winds that sought to dim it. In 1891, Samuel Ajayi Crowther's early journey came to an end. His life, a tapestry of faith, learning, and perseverance, left an indelible mark on history. He had opened doors that once seemed closed forever. He carried the Christian faith into the hearts of his people, shaped the languages that gave voice to their beliefs, and built bridges of understanding between Africa and the wider world. His legacy stands as a testament to resilience and wisdom, a life devoted to weaving the threads of culture and faith into a single, enduring story.